Hello, people. Um, I wanted to make this video to acknowledge Navy Federal for saving my daughter's life. Um, my daughter went on a trip in July of this year and to Montego Bay, Jamaica. And when she got there, she got sick. She couldn't figure out what was wrong with her, and she started losing so much blood. And so um, within a matter of 24 hours after arriving there, she got sick. So she fell out. They called the ambulance. The ambulance takes her to the hospital. And in Jamaica, if you don't have money, you have nothing. You can go to the free hospital, which is uh, in really bad condition. So anyway, they were at the private pay. And at the private pay hospital, they um, they had to pay so much, and when they ran out of money, they sent them to the public hospital. So, with that being said, she called me. Well, she texted me. We were at the Lion King because I had her kids during the summer. She texted me and she said, "Mama, please don't let me die." And I was like, "Lord, my child is going to die because I don't have the funds to send her for her to go to the hospital that she needed to be at." Mm-mm-mm. When I tell you Navy Federal and the Lord was on time, so I left out the movies and I went and sat out in the hallway and I cried. I cried as if though I had lost my life or my mom or my child. So anyway, I'm sitting here and I'm like, dear God, I asked the Lord for guidance in what direction I should go. I was crying. I could hear people in the background, and I could hear a little boy saying, "Mommy, look, she's crying." And I was like, I couldn't even contain myself enough to even tell somebody what was going on. Yet at the same time, her kids never knew what was going on. So my other daughter ended up going out to the parking lot because it was like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna die over here. And I said, and I kept texting her and saying, no, you're not. You're not gonna die over there. And at the same time, going, Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So, with that being said, the Lord told me to call Navy Federal. And I was like, what? Call Navy Federal. I said, but my credit is not that good. So anyway, I go in the bathroom. When I say I could not contain, I could not hold my composure. I could not. So I called Navy Federal and I wish that I could thank the young man who processed my application. When I tell you, I got on the phone with Navy Federal and I was crying. I told the guy that my daughter was dying. She was in Jamaica and that she was gravely ill. She was bleeding to death, and the hospital would not touch her until they had $4,000, and that I needed a loan. So, um, he was like, "Okay, then when you pull up your information, just calm down." He kept trying to get me to calm down, and I could not calm down. So, um, so with that being said, he says, "I need to run your application." I said, "Wait." I said, we're going to need my husband on there because I know that my credit is not good enough and for that kind of a loan. So he says, well, let me try it with just you. And I was like, no, I got to have my husband on there. So we called my husband 2 times and he didn't answer. So before I got off the phone, I said, I just have to call back. He said, Miss Wright, he said, will you please let me just run it with just you and see what happens. He ran that application. And when I tell you the Lord had to touch the system, he said, Miss Wright, you are approved. And in 10 minutes, the money will be in your account. When I tell you in 10 minutes, that money was in my account. And I sent it to Montego Bay, Jamaica to take care of my child. I was like so grateful. So I'm saying all this to let you know that Navy Federal, you did an outstanding job. You were a lifesaver. On that Sunday, you saved my child's life. And I thank you.